Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. Today let's look at 10 meta tricks you need on FIFA 23 endgame. And these tricks are some of chance creation tools you need to improve your attack. We shall have chance creation videos, so make sure to take these tricks seriously. So without wasting much time, let's jump into the video. Number 1 is the driven pass. I just can't say much about this passing trick, but it's very overpowered and dangerous if you play against it. Right now it's one of the most important passes you need to implement into your attacking arsenal. To perform this pass you just need to hold both the R1 button on your controller and the passing button X, while pointing the left analog towards the desired player you want to receive the pass. This pass is effective because it's very fast. It gives no time for the opponent to react. It's best when you need to pass to a long-distanced player, keeping that momentum into your attack and not slowing down, as it would be if you use the normal pass. The next thing, it's hard. The ball is kicked very hard to make sure it moves fast and travel a long distance, and because of the hardness, it's very challenging for the opposition to intercept the pass. Here it can work best when you want to penetrate tight areas, like finding your striker. A lot of the times, the opponent will find hard time to intercept that pass, and you will get the opportunity to create a chance using this trick and score many goals. The second is the Jog Sharp Cut, a new skill move introduced in FIFA 23. We haven't made any tutorial about this skill move, and this will be the first, and right now it's very overpowered and effective. To perform this skill move you need from a 1-star skill rated player, then hold the L1 on your controller, and perform a fake short where you press both circle and X simultaneously, at the same time flicking the left stick analog towards 90 degrees from that player holding the ball. Then you will see that sharp cut, and most importantly, the player can use both feet to perform this skill move from any angle. This skill move works best on the wing, when you need to cut inside when you see your opponent overcommitting to block your running lane. And make it more unpredictable and effective, you add that ball roll trick first. You perform the ball roll first, then you perform Jog Sharp Cut to complete that combo, which is very dangerous and effective. So that's the skill, go and try it out. Number 3 is the Agile Dribble trick, one of the best dribbling techniques on FIFA 23. If you're looking for that overpowered and simple trick to beat the opponent's defender in tight areas, the Agile Dribble will do a better job for you. To perform it you need to be dribbling to a certain direction, then you hold the R1 button and flick the left analog to the opposite direction, and the player will make that sharp turn. The trick works best against opponents who overcommit with their defenders. You just need to bait them and dribble to any direction. They will overcommit, then you perform this trick and beat their defender. This works best especially inside the box. You can even use it to open up passing angles. Sometimes you need to react fast and open that passing angle to give less time for the opponent to react, and the Agile Dribble animation works best in these situations. Number 4 is the Stepovers. Every single time we talk about meta, Stepovers are always under the topic. Pretty funny that some players don't use this skill move, but if you want to improve your game, this skill move has to be one of the basic skill you naturally perform. And to perform this skill you just flick the right stick analog in front of that player holding the ball, as simple as that, the direction where that player is facing. This skill move beat defenders consistently in all situations and angles, most especially beating that last defender using your striker. The opponent can't seem to react quick enough to close up the space. The best way is to perform it forward. You pass to your striker and receive the ball forward and perform this skill move. Most average opponents will instinctively think that you will turn away from pressure, and they will jockey aside, but to their surprise, you move directly towards the defender performing the skill, leaving them behind and score a nice goal. The next most useful thing about this skill move is the boost effect. It increases the speed of that player holding the ball, keeping that pace of your attack at effective level and maintain the momentum. We have many skill moves that can do this, but the Stepovers are easy to perform, and can be performed by many players on the pitch. The German cross is our number 5 trick. I don't understand why this mechanic is still overpowered up to now, but it really helps to break opponents who sit deep and pack the bus, and it doesn't need any special combination to pull it out. So to perform it you need to first send any of your midfielders forward. using some different techniques like the pass and move technique, or the L1 trigger where you just direct that player to move forward using L1 and the left stick analog. I think we have talked a lot about controlling your off-ball players, and the majority knows it. Then after you wait for the running player when is about to reach the opponent's last man, that time when that player is running, position this ball holder to a position where he can keep the ball safe. Then after you have timed everything very well, hold square on your controller to about 3 to 4 bars of power, and the ball will move direct to that player. The most important thing, you can just control the ball and shoot, or even look for an extra pass to any of your free players. That's why it works a lot of the times. It's a one magic moment. The driven shots, number 6. This finishing technique is very effective, since the ball moves on the ground very fast and hard, it gives less chance for the goalkeeper to save it. To perform this finishing technique, you just simply tap on that shooting button, less than 1 bar, point the left stick analog aiming at the goal post where you need your player to strike the ball to. I shall not talk too much about this technique, so without wasting time let's jump to the next meta trick. Number 7 is the reverse Elastico, one of the best skilled moves on the game, very overpowered and flashy in nature. You don't need to master many skill moves on the game, you just need to learn the effective ones. To perform this skilled move one you need a 5-star skiller, facing any direction of the pitch, so on the side of right-footed players you roll the right stick analog, from his non-dominant side, the left foot, through his back, to his dominant side, the right foot, and you will see that flip-flap foot work on the ball. Then on the side of left-footed players, you roll the analog from the non-dominant side of that player, the right foot, through his back, to his dominant side, the left foot, still the same animation as the right-footed players. This skill move is very good when beating that last defender, especially inside or around the box, to create that finishing opportunity, one of the most challenging skilled moves to defend, because it's flashy, it gives less time for the opponent to react. Number 8 is the Lob Through Pass. I can't imagine how good this pass is right now, and if you want to improve your counter-attacking skill, you need to master usage of this pass in crucial moments, where the opponent marks the ground through pass. This pass will do a magic for you. To perform this pass you hold the L1 on your controller, tap the triangle button, at the same time aiming the left analog towards the desired player. And to spice it up you have to send forward that player you want to pass the ball to. This increases his running speed and also reduces the chances of the opponent's defender intercepting the pass. The next thing, you use the first time version, which is the most overpowered way of using this pass. First of all, you send one of your players forward, don't pass to him directly. Instead, if there's any nearest free player around that scenario, in a good position to pull out the pass the ball to him and make sure the ball reaches his feet as quick as possible. Instead of using the normal short pass, you use the driven pass. Then pass first time to that running player. This a lot of the times will get you in behind against the opponent's goalkeeper. Such an effective trick to create chances. Number 9 is the one-touch passes. Tic-tac, a fashion of passing the ball, one of the effective basic passing tricks on the game. Who doesn't know how to pass the ball first time? I think the majority knows how it's done and it's natural. Passing in this fashion gives less time for the opponent to react. Sometimes, you give him less time to switch and react. It also increases the speed of your attack, making it hard for the opponent to press you. This works best especially around the box, to catch the opponent off guard thinking that you should control the ball, but on his surprise, we pass first time and break his defense. This makes your passing game very difficult to read, because you change your passing rhythm sometimes, not controlling the ball every time. Sometimes you change that pattern and be more creative. Our last trick in number 10 is the ball roll. This skill move should be natural to you guys, is the most used skill move on the game, simple but effective. To perform this skill move you need a 2-star skilled player, and those are the majority in everyone's team. Hold the right analog 90 degrees, and that's how it's performed, not something complicated. The skill move mostly it's used in dribbling combinations with the left stick analog, but on the side of effectiveness, we use it to open up passing angles. Since we need to create chances in risky situations, we tend to use this trick to increase on the chances of getting successful with the pass. It's ball roll and pass. We don't need to dribble in those situations using the left analog. the ball roll will open up that angle perfectly. So guys, that's it for today's video. Make sure to click that like button. Thanks for watching.